Okay, there we go. Already up and running. All right. Heck yeah. And Madness, wait. You for real? Yeah, Madness already here. Wow. Hello. How y'all doing? Let's, I guess I get it. There we go. How y'all doing? Sorry, had to be running. I've been running all day. Whew, how y'all doing? Let's see. And sweating, hair sticking. Oh, been running around like crazy today with these kids. Hello. Here, alrighty. Now, look at all this. Wonder when the State of the Union actually starts. Get all the way caught up here. Let's see. There we go. 3 times speed. We'll see how long it takes to get actually. There we are. Okay. Now it's all playing. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. Alrighty. Woo! Kids are in bed now. Wife is with them. She was a little late off work. It's all good. It happens. There's no such thing as getting off on time whenever you're a nurse. So there's that. Oh, geez, boy. I just elbowed you right in the front of your teeth. Where did you come from? Man, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. What you doing? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Is that your donut? Give it to me. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. You want me to throw it? No? Never. Alright, that's up to you. Alrighty. Let's see, are we still at... Yep, we're at normal speed. So we're fully caught up. We should be seeing something coming soon. How y'all doing? Let's see. It's way too hot for late February. Yeah. Yeah, it's a hot day today. It's kind of wild. Man. It's, yeah, only every freaking night. Every single night, those girls end up waking me up at right around 2 or 3 in the morning. I mean, there's a reason why I got circles under my eyes. They just get up. It's all of the time. And it doesn't matter for what reason. Right now, well, actually, my daughter hasn't brought it up in a couple days, so she's not. Oh, no. Okay, cool. They're all across the house. Yeah, she's afraid of, you know, the little sparkles you see whenever you turn off all the lights. You know how you see all, like, the different colored sparkles in your eyes and whatnot? That, for some reason, that just freaks her out. She thinks that they're watching. What was that? Yeah. So, the end of the day, my hair keeps wanting to go right into my face, and it's too freaking hot for that. I may have to pull this hair back. Ah, here we go. Perfect timing, huh, guys? Perfect timing.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
Yay! I got a copyright claim from somebody. I'm going to have to ask you guys to go literally, like, you know, tell this guy to take his copyright claim down because it's done made me mad. Apparently, he thinks that he can copyright the protests that I covered in my live streams. And it's like, dude, I'm talking throughout the whole thing, too. I am talking over his entire claim that he has made on the video. It's funny. There isn't a part where I'm just dead silent at all. And it doesn't matter anyway, because it's on public property. So I'm going to be fighting that one out. Hopefully I can get that taken care of. It's ridiculous. Hey, Evan. Thank you so much. Appreciate everything you do for us, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Genuinely. I genuinely appreciate that. I don't know why it's saying that the stream quality's poor right now, which I don't understand YouTube's thing with that. Last time I streamed, literally just last week, it was all fine the whole time. Let me... I'll bring him up. Let's, who made that copyright claim? It was a very dumb claim to make. It was, let's see. I streamed it on February 24th. Wait, no, that was just... It was today. The guy, Alistair Vagant Master Rights, apparently. And he rejected my dispute, which... I'm probably gonna ask an attorney to send him a letter or something. Because if I take action, one of two of our channels at that point will get a strike. And it will be his, because YouTube will be able to see I'm commenting on a video that takes place on a public roadway. It's just like, it's a slam dunk case. This dude has like, let me see, actually. See details. I'm gonna go to his channel. Let's see. Alistair Vagant. Something like that, Vagant. He's on X, and I gave him a warning. I was like, hey, you're gonna take this down, or I'm gonna get an attorney on this. And he hasn't said anything so far, but he rejected my claim so fast. It was insane, so... Okay, don't paste it into the thing. There we go. So, Alistair, I'm pretty sure it's this guy right here, who goes around, he films, like, protests and stuff. I don't think he realizes that when I'm talking over his videos, that first of all, it's commentary. Second of all, when he's filming in public places, he doesn't get to just own the domain of the public places, and the people he films are not doing what he's directing whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like, he is not in any way, shape, or form the creative, per se, on what's going on out there. He's just filming protests going on. And it's like, yeah, you put that out in the public, and it's on public, it's public. Now, I don't have a right necessarily to just rip the video and show it to you guys. But when I'm talking over it, that transforms it. And that's very much protected. It's been in many courts, so he's going to get screwed over pretty good if that's the case, you know. Yeah, exactly. It's fair use. Hey, thank you, Mary. Thank you so much for that $2. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Yeah, they're going strike happy, and it's not going to end up in their favor at all. Like, it's not a smart idea. It's very stupid. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to tag his channel, too, because it's in this video. Because he needs to be definitely put on notice. Because I will happily get his channel taken down if he's going to abuse copyright like that. Stormchasingvideo.com. I'm just going to go to the website here. Apparently, this is the owner. Yeah, it's the same guy. Stormchasingvideo.com. So, with that, same symbol. Storm Chasing Video. You type in any of that, Storm Chasing or whatever. It's this guy right here. He has almost 400,000 subscribers, but can't even get hardly more than 800 views on some of his videos. A lot of them are like this. But I commented on here, too. I was like, hey, yo, you need to take down that copyright strike now before I get an attorney on you. 400,000 subscribers. I would sure hate for him to get his channel deleted over that. But, like, I'll show you the dispute, too. Let me pull it up real quick. I'm gonna... Let's see. President Trump's here. We'll get started on this. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. I'll show you guys
Members of Congress,
here.
I have the high privilege and distinct honor of presenting to you the President of the United States.
So, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll watch this first. Watch somebody copyright strike me on this. But if they do, that would be a huge mistake, because this is the White House channel itself. Why am I not subscribed? I've subscribed to the White House multiple times now. But, yeah, this is, Oh, I'll just move this here. Yeah. So, the White House.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's really an honor. Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance,
Heck yeah.
First Lady of
Future
the United
President Vance.
States.
Well, we'll see what happens. This guy's not going to get away with it. It's not going to end in his favor. He thinks he's going to claim my video. He's actually got another thing coming. I'm not going to play games.
Second Lady of the United States.
There you go. I literally saw him say, oh, like he didn't know he's supposed to stand.
Congress and my fellow Americans, our nation is back, bigger, better, richer, and stronger than ever before.
Now, it hasn't trickled quite down to us yet, but, you know. I understand him wanting to give a State of the Union address in the positive light, of course, as they always do, no matter what.
5 months from now, our country will celebrate an epic milestone in American history, the 250th anniversary of our glorious American independence.
I'm still 33,
July
so
4th, we will
Wombat, I won't
mark
be.
2.5 centuries of liberty and triumph, progress and freedom in the most incredible and exceptional nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And you've seen
Yelling in the
nothing
background?
yet.
I think it's
We're
just
gonna do better and better and better.
crowd.
This is the golden age of America.
Listen, I haven't heard. Yeah, dead silent in my house.
When I last spoke in this chamber 12 months
250
ago,
years.
I had just inherited a nation in crisis with a stagnant economy, inflation at record levels, a wide open border, horrendous recruitment for military and police, rampant crime at home, and wars and chaos all over the world. But tonight, after just 1 year, I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before, and a turnaround for the ages. It is indeed a
I hope they did,
turnaround
and I hope
for
Trump
the
rounds
ages.
them up. I really, really hope they brought a bunch of illegals to here, and Trump just has ICE round them up right there in the middle of this. That'd be great. That'd be incredible.
And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back. Today, our border is secure. Thank you. Today, our border is secure. Our spirit is restored. Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising fast. The roaring economy is roaring like never before. And our enemies are scared. Our military and police are stacked. And America is respected again, perhaps like never before.
Well, I wouldn't say like never before. Clearly, there was a lot of respect. Look at all the Democrats sitting down, pouting. You can see Pocahontas right here, sticking out like a sore white thumb. Never hard to miss her,
4
huh?
years in which millions and millions of illegal aliens poured across our borders, totally unvetted
Boy,
and
Trump's
unchecked.
quiet, isn't he?
We now have the strongest and most
this up
secure
for y'all.
border in American history by far.
They're all on their phones. Like,
In the
at
past
least
9
try to be
months,
respectful.
0 illegal aliens have been admitted to the United States.
Want me to go over here? Ah! Hi. Nice. In the last 9 months, that's an entire pregnancy. That's the safest
But we
pregnancy
will
we've ever had.
always allow people to come in legally, people that will love our country and will work hard to maintain our country. The flow of deadly fentanyl across our border is down by a record 56% in 1 year.
That's amazing. I mean, any percentage down is good, but 56% is pretty good. We'd cut it more than half.
And last year, the murder rate
Pretty
saw
good.
its
That's pretty good.
single largest decline in recorded history. This is the biggest decline, think of it, in recorded history, the lowest number in over 125 years, year 1900. In fact, substantially before my wonderful father, I had a wonderful father, Fred, before he was born.
Wow.
Substantially before he was born.
There we go.
That's a long time ago. He wouldn't like
I'll
me to
sit
say
next to
that, but
AOC.
that's a long time ago. The
an
Biden
apple, too.
administration and its allies
Hope
in
I don't get
Congress
bit.
gave us the worst inflation in the history of our country. But in 12 months, my administration has driven core inflation down to the lowest level in more than 5 years. And in the last 3 months of 2025, it was down to 1.7%.
Good.
Gasoline, which reached a peak of over $6 a gallon in some states under my predecessor, it was quite honestly a disaster, is now below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places, $1.99 a gallon. And when I visited the great state of Iowa just a few weeks ago, I even saw $1.85 a gallon for gasoline.
Yeah. Pretty good. Not as good as Trump's first term, but very, very good still. Most people didn't see any gas prices fall during the summer, but technically speaking, gas prices were falling because summertime, it's much more expensive.
Annual cost of a typical new mortgage is down almost $5,000 just since I took office. One year.
That's what I'm talking about. There's literally the rates are back
low
down to 5.7.
interest rates will solve the Biden-created housing problem well, at the same time protecting the values of those people who already own a house that really feel rich for the first time in their lives. We want to protect those values. We want to keep those values up. We're going to do both.
Yeah, it got up to 9.99% for a home mortgage.
And we are going to keep it that way.
That's crazy.
The stock
My home
market
mortgage is at
at
6%.
53 all-time
Thanks to,
record highs
COVID.
since the election. Think of that. 1 year.
But once it goes down, it's
Boosting
at 5.6
pensions,
right now. Or 5.7.
401ks and retirement accounts for the millions and millions of Americans. They're all gaining. Everybody's up, way up. In 4 long years, the last administration got less than $1 trillion in new investment in the United States. And when I say less, substantially less. In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe.
Yeah, I can't wait. If he can get those mortgage loans down to like 0.99% or something like that, or just 2%, I cannot wait to refinance. I'll keep my mortgage the same amount a month.
Less than $1 trillion for 4 years versus much more than $18 trillion for 1 year. What a difference a president makes.
Yeah. Only 1 year from 9.99%.
A short time ago, we were a dead country.
So that's
now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world. The hottest.
Yeah. I'd say we're pretty hot right now. Why does my camera keep wanting to go up? It's backwards. Yeah, that's right.
As thousands of new businesses are forming in factories, plants, and laboratories are being built, we have added 70,000 new construction jobs in just a very short period of time. It's getting bigger and bigger and stronger.
Yeah,
Nobody can believe what they're watching. American oil production is up by more than 600,000 barrels a day, and we just received from our new friend and partner, Venezuela, more than 80 million barrels of oil.
That's crazy. Yeah, I think gas was 88 cents. Wait, did you say 88 cents? Did you actually say 88? Hold on. I'm looking for, yeah, 88 cents.
American
my buddy's mom has a
is
receipt
at an
for 88
all-time
cents
high
in
because I
1997.
kept my promise
So I was alive, I just don't remember.
Drill, baby, drill.
Thanks. But, you know, being in Oklahoma, we also get some of the cheapest gas in the entire nation. Our gas prices right now are at $2.05.
More Americans are working today than at any time in the history of our country. Think about that. Any time in the history of our country, more working today. And 100% of all jobs created under my administration have been in the private sector.
There you go. And see, that's what Joe Biden's big weakness was. He was hiring a bunch of people through the government and calling it job growth. Such BS. All that is actually hurting the
We
taxpayer
ended
more.
DEI in America.
But not candy. Not candy EI.
We cut a record number of job-killing regulations, and in 1 year we have
219, not
lifted
bad.
2.4 million Americans, a record, off of food stamps.
Let me see.
And for all of these reasons,
is
I
in
say
Tulsa.
tonight, members of Congress, the state of our union is strong.
Huh, interesting. Saying 227 in Tulsa. Yeah, cool. 205 right now where I am at. Even on here. I'm not going to show you guys my town, though. But yeah. Yeah, I knew I wasn't crazy when I drove past.
Our
anyway.
country is winning
thinking maybe
again.
it's
In fact, we're
215, but
winning
nope,
so
205.
much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I say, no, 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 you're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made
I drive
the
a
entire
2000
nation proud.
Chevy 1500.
The men's gold medal Olympic hockey team. Come on in.
It's really the only vehicle I need, you know. That's awesome. I didn't think the hockey team was going to be here. But it makes sense. Yay. We're at 235. That's still good. Anything below 250 right now is excellent. But I can't wait for it to get down to like 175 again. If it gets down to 175, I'm good. Like, that's all I need. Wow, did everybody actually stand up for the hockey team? Wow, okay. Democrats not making stupid mistakes again. Well, they're all on their phones. I guess they're probably media, right? No.
That's the first time I've ever seen them get up. And actually, not all of them did get up. But they beat a fantastic Canadian team in overtime, as everybody saw, as did the American women,
awesome.
who will soon be coming to the White House.
Do you guys hear him just absolutely shred the Democrats there? That's good. Oh, now they're starting to get up. Now all the rest of them are starting to get up. That's funny. Boy, they really fold under the Trump pressure, don't they? That's amazing. That's going to be a great clip later on, I think. Or interpreters. Yeah. Okay, that lady just scrolled through pictures.
They were in the Oval Office before, and I just want to say a second very big congratulations to Team USA. But I have to say that, and I told them this, and we took a vote of the team. I said, anybody votes no, I'm not doing it. So they stood there, and they weren't about to say no, because I've never seen a goaltender play as well as goalie Connor Hellebuck.
Nice. Oh yeah, if anything, you always want to use no ethanol gas. Pretty much no matter which vehicle. Unless you get one of those E88 vehicles. Yeah. Oh.
Think of it, 46 shots on goal, and I asked him, the one shot, the one where you put your stick in the back and it hit the neck of your stick and bounced off, you practice that, or was that a little lucky? He refused to answer that question. But I just want to tell you that the members of this great hockey squad will be very happy to hear, based on their vote and my vote, and in this case, my vote was more important, that I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given,
Well, your Corvettes
and which has been given to many athletes over the years. But when I say many, not too many.
Is
like
someone really wearing a
12.
face diaper there?
It's called
Well, are they by
the
themselves?
highest civilian honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Here we go. ERIKA KIRK. Right? Oh, no, he's talking about him. Okay, never mind. I thought he was making an announcement for her to come out. Where's face diaper? Because it's possible that they could just, if there's like a group of them, that'd be stupid. If it's just one person, they may just not be trying to get anybody else sick. I give some, just depending on who it is here. Give them the benefit of the doubt.
Great athletes have gotten that, very great.
But we'll
the
see.
best.
We'll see
And
what
I
they
thought
look
he
like.
deserved it. And I did take a vote.
If they have any
every
color in their hair,
single
I'm going to
one
go
of
ahead
them.
and
I
guess
said, I'm not giving it.
that
if
they're probably
anybody
not.
goes no, and every single one of them rapidly put up their hand. So I want to thank you all.
Hey,
What a
Scarlet Reader,
special
thank you so much.
job you did.
You guys
What
are awesome.
special champions you are. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Genuinely, thank you. Man, that would be so much fun to ice skate. Like, I've never been on ice with ice skates before, ever.
I'm also pleased to say that the next time the Olympic torch is lit,
Or having
it will
chemo,
be
yeah, that's
here
possible.
in America for the
Thank you so much, Scarlet Reader.
2028 Olympics, and it's the summer version.
Oh, it is
right
Scar.
in Los
Okay, gotcha.
Angeles.
I was
We're gonna
wondering.
do a good job in Los Angeles.
I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully your account gets figured out there. Because that sucks to lose an account.
And Los Angeles is going to be safe, just like Washington, D.C. is now one of the safest cities in the country.
That's beautiful to hear right there. Heck yeah. Good Lord, Ted Cruz is getting a little
And this year,
larger.
and I must say I got them both. I got them in my first term. And I was
You're awesome,
disappointed
Scarlett.
because I didn't
Thank you
think
so
I'd
much.
be
Is
the
Scarlett your real
president
name,
when
or is
this
it,
happened. But
you prefer
strange
Scar?
things took place. And now I've got them because I got the Olympics and I got the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And I wanted
Hey,
to
there
claim the 250th, but I didn't get away with that one. I couldn't claim that one for myself. But we're getting the World Cup, so we have the World Cup and the Olympics coming, and that is exciting news.
That is crazy.
So this will be a year to celebrate our country and the heroes who have kept it free. Men like Buddy Taggart. At age 17, Buddy volunteered to defend America in World War II, serving in the Pacific under the great General Douglas MacArthur. He fought bravely in the famous Battle of Manila, worked so hard. He was badly wounded and almost killed by enemy machine guns in Luzon. And 81 years ago this month, he liberated the largest internment camp in the Philippines, one of the largest anywhere in the world. But he earned many honors, including a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, came home, started a family, and tonight he is in the gallery looking forward to
That's where my
July
shoes went.
4th, 2026, his 100th
I was looking
birthday.
for those. I have my other shoes on. Under my desk. Crazy. Wow, dang. Good for him. Let's get a look at this guy here. This is awesome. Man, look at that man. I genuinely didn't think that there was still anybody alive that actually fought in a legit battle from World War II. That's crazy. You know, in literally less than 20 years from now, World War
Buddy,
II
you're
will
a brave
be 100
man, and we
years old.
salute you. Even in times
That's
of
wild.
challenge, setback, and immense heartache,
Oh, shoot.
the spirit of
Lolo here,
1776
right?
has always
Miss Lolo
shone
is
through
yeah. Oh,
very
Miss Lolo is here.
brightly.
Yeah, thank you
It
so
was
much.
July 4th of last year when floodwaters
Let me,
tore through a girls'
wait for an
summer camp
applause, and I'll read you.
in Central Texas. One of the worst things I've ever seen. I was there.
Yeah,
Rising 26 feet in the matter of minutes, tragically claiming many, many lives. You all remember that one? As the waters threatened to sweep her away, 11-year-old Millie Kate McClelland closed her eyes and prayed to God. She thought she was going to die. Those prayers were answered when Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin descended from a helicopter above. Nobody
Man,
knew where he
crazy.
came from. It was Scott's first ever rescue mission, a young guy, but very brave, very, very top, always top in his class. And he lifted not just Millie Kate, but 164 others to safety.
That is amazing. Good man. Let's get a look at him. I'll go ahead and I'll mute the video here. Ms. Lola says, yes, I agree. Thanks, Artie. Now, some of us don't have to watch this alone. Sometimes watching things in good company makes it more interesting. Absolutely. And I love watching all this stuff with you guys. You guys add also great commentary, and it's a lot of fun to go back and forth with y'all. Thank you so much. And then End Times Bible Study. Oh, thank you, man. Love your channel, Artie. God bless, and keep reading the Bible. Love you. Man, I love all of you guys. Thank you all so much, and I will definitely continue to read it. Always. It's so good. Let's
People watched
Here we go.
Scott from
Perfect
a
timing.
distance.
You guys are awesome.
And they couldn't believe what they were seeing.
Wow.
The winds were blowing, the rain was pouring, everything was going, and that rapid water, nobody's ever seen anything like it. They
We
said,
call
wow, that's
AOC's
something.
boyfriend little
Tonight,
sleazy
Scott
there,
and Millie
little
Kate
sleepy.
are here together, reunited
That
for the
snoring,
very first time. Thank
that
you,
was amazing.
Scott, Millie Kate.
Did y'all see the snoring video when she was whispering about, like, because she bumbled the whole, like, foreign policy question with China? And, oh, my God, her boyfriend just in the background just absolutely snoring like crazy. It's one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. Good man.
And Petty Officer Ruskin, I'm pleased to inform you that I am now awarding you the Legion of Merit for extraordinary heroism, which is what it was, extraordinary heroism. Thank you.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
And I'd like to have the military aide to please come down and take care of the service. Military aide, thank you very much.
I didn't even.
That very important
So I've got this
service.
single pack 9-volt. I didn't even know they made single packs. Hilarious.
From
I got a funny
1776
story
to
about
today,
this. It's just on
every
my desk.
generation
I'll
of
tell you all after.
Americans has stepped forward to defend life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And
Heck yeah.
they're really doing it for the next generation. But now it's our turn. Together we're building a nation where every child has the chance to reach higher and go further, where government answers to the people, not the powerful, and where the
Sorry, I'm a
interests of
little sleepy.
hardworking American citizens are always our first and ultimate concern.
Oh, and I get to go to
That
bed
is the
early
debt
tonight.
we owe
So
to
glad
the
about
heroes
that.
who came before us, and that is the promise we must keep to America for our 250th year.
Oof. Yeah, man.
Last year, I urged this Congress to begin the mission by passing the largest tax
Thank Golden
cuts in
Judge. I
American
actually did give
history,
one out.
and
That's
our
how we got this
Republican
back.
majorities
funny about
delivered
it.
so beautifully. Thank you,
Elderly neighbor.
Republicans.
She's awesome, though. She can't stand just getting free service. She always has to pay everybody back. And I'm like, you don't give me anything. Like, I went in there and I changed her battery. All her batteries were dead and her smoke.
All
detector-
Democrats, every
God,
single
Trump.
one of them, voted against these really important and very necessary, massive tax cuts.
Okay, that microphone does not have any kind of compression on it at all. He gets closer, that actually hurts my ears. That's wild.
They wanted large-scale tax
Great.
increases to hurt the people instead. But
Why
we
would they
held
not?
strong, and with the great, big, beautiful bill, we gave you no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors.
You know, I heard the Jews really appreciate the no tax on tips. Huh? Huh? Okay, maybe that was an inappropriate joke, but I thought it was funny.
And we also made interest on auto loans tax deductible the first time, but only if the car is made in America.
By the way, tips don't refer to money. Yeah, cars made in America, that's what I'm talking about. That's what tariffs do. Oh.
Recently in Pennsylvania, I met Megan Hemhauser, a devoted mom who's homeschools her children.
Heck
Beautiful, 2 children. During the day while waiting tables at night, as her husband works overtime, operating very heavy equipment.
Riley Roberts,
Megan is here this evening, and she's happy to
no, I'm not talking about those kind of
tell
tips.
you that she is so much
funny.
richer because with no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and our expanded child tax credit
I'm just pointing it out there. It was a circumcision joke.
will take home more than $5,000 extra
It's like a dad
just for
joke
the
that
year,
comes along
cutting
with
her
it.
tax bill in more than half.
There's a dad joke about that specific subject, is what I'm saying. So I kind of just, I don't know. I thought it was funny. I had a
Megan,
good
please
time.
stand up. We're fighting for you, Megan.
Yeah, the no tax on overtime is amazing. That is the best thing ever. Absolutely ever.
Thank you, Megan. We're fighting for you, Megan. Under our bill, parents like Megan can also activate their children's brand new
wonderful.
Trump accounts. And I didn't name it. I did not name it. I did not name that.
I might have named it. No, that'd be funny.
Nobody believes me, but I did not name it. It was named by a very tall man sitting right there in the third row. Nice man, a good man. Tax-free investment accounts for every American child. This is something that's so special and has taken off and gone through the roof.
Oh, that's so cool.
Millions
You got a
will be
bayonet? Does the
pre-funded
bayonet have
courtesy of
certain
the U.S.
markings on it?
Treasury and private
That's wild.
individuals like Michael and Susan Dell, who have donated $6,250 million to fund the Trump accounts for 25 million American children. They're great people.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that madness. Yeah, I just read that part. Man. Yeah, Trump's doing good. Trump's doing good on this, for sure.
You know, I asked Michael Dell, how do you make all that money? He said, well, I just sat on my dorm.
Oh, Tracy, I have no idea who
school,
actually does it.
and I made computers and
I
I'd
got
sell them to people.
I've never looked into it, and I
And
have
I
two
just
little
kept
girls, so I've
selling
never
and
had
selling
to
and
make
selling.
the
and
decision, so.
Pretty amazing story. That's called the American Dream. He sold a lot of computers, a lot of those laptops. So I congratulate him on that, but I really thank him and Susan, as well as others like Brad Gerstner, a very tremendous guy. He was behind it right from the beginning. Brad Gerstner. Thank you, Brad.
Eyelash fell right in my eye. Man. But yeah.
So with modest additional contributions,
2 girls, so.
these young people's accounts could grow to over $100,000 or more by the time they turn 18. Think of it. How much money is that for somebody that started with nothing? Over 100,000, could be much more than that.
$100,000. If
To
I had
make
that
this
kind of money at
investment in our
18, I would have done
children's
some
future,
stupid stuff.
go to
I'm telling you that right now.
TrumpAccounts.gov. TrumpAccounts.gov. And a lot of people are doing it. It's setting every record in the book. It's popular.
Oh, really?
They knew
YouTube's
what was
blocking
going
like,
to,
man,
what it
YouTube
was going to
blocks you on
take.
a lot of
I'm so
comments.
proud of them. I'm so proud of the people that got it started. And now it's just taken off. One of the primary reasons for our country's stunning economic turnaround, the biggest in history, where the Dow Jones broke 50,000 4 years ahead of schedule, and the S&P hit 7,000.
You have one of each?
Where it wasn't supposed to do it for many years, were tariffs.
I kind of wish I did.
I used these tariffs, took
Or at
in
least a third
hundreds
or
of
fourth,
billions
you
of
know.
dollars to make great
That's-
deals
I
for our
would love
country,
to.
both economically and on a national security basis.
Hey, thank you,
Everything was
JD.
working
I
well.
appreciate it.
Countries that were ripping us off for decades are now paying us hundreds of billions
I
of
would definitely
dollars.
love a third or fourth kid, for sure.
They were ripping us so badly, you all
We'll
know
see
that.
what happens.
Everybody knows it. Even the Democrats know it. They just
This
don't wanna
economy
say
improves,
it.
maybe.
And yet these countries are now happy, and so are we. We made deals. The deals are all done. And they're happy.
Or if the channel
Making money
takes off
like they
completely.
used to, but we're making
Then
a lot of
definitely.
money. There was no inflation,
kids.
tremendous growth, and the big story was how Donald Trump called the economy correctly and 22 Nobel Prize winners in economics didn't. They got it totally wrong. They got it really wrong.
Wow.
And then
imagine
just
that.
4 days ago, an unfortunate ruling from the United
Trust
States
the experts,
Supreme
though,
Court.
right?
It just
Every
came
time.
down. It came down. Very unfortunate ruling.
Now, if I had 100K right now, I'd pay off debt.
But the good news
Yeah.
is that almost all countries and corporations want
I'd
to
have
keep
half
the
this house
deal
completely paid off.
that they already
Everything
made.
else would be gone.
Right, Scott?
Just
Knowing
no more
that
debt.
the
And I'd
legal
never take out
power
another
that I, as
dang old loan
president,
for the rest of my
have to
life.
make a new
That's
deal could be
exactly
far
what
worse
happened.
for them, and therefore they will continue to work along the same successful path that we had negotiated before the Supreme Court's unfortunate involvement.
You got 202 right now?
So
Oh,
despite
man, I
the
was just
disappointing
there.
ruling, these powerful countries saving, it's
I have a 4-
saving
and a
our
5-year-old
country,
right now.
the kind of money
I
we're
was
taking
just
in.
there.
Peace
years ago.
protecting. Many of the wars I settled was because of
That's
the
the
threat
roughest
of
time.
tariffs. I wouldn't have been able to settle them without. Will remain in place under fully approved and tested alternative legal statutes.
Yeah, the tariffs are the best
They
thing
have
to
been
happen here.
tested for a long time. They're a little more complex, but they're actually probably better, leading to a solution that will be even stronger than before. Congressional action will not be necessary. It's already time-tested and approved. And as time goes by, I believe the tariffs paid for by foreign countries will, like in the past, substantially replace the modern-day system of income tax, taking a great financial burden off the people that I love.
I made a joke about Jews, being excited that there's no taxes on tips, and the whole. There's a joke. Okay, I'll tell you a joke real quick. A Jewish guy ends up going, "Hey, I've got a, I'm really good at circumcising," or as a rabbi. Here, let me pause this real quick. He's like really, really good at circumcisions. There's an older guy. He's like, "Well, I want to get it done. I thought I'd, pretty it up before I finally go ahead and get married. You know what I mean? So if you could just please kind of give me the old snippy. He's like, "Look, I'm very good at this. Don't worry about it at all." And he's like, "Okay." He's kind of freaking out. Well, right. And, he goes and kind of gets the procedure done with him. It happens in seconds and it's already done. He goes, "Wow." He's like, "This is amazing." He's like, "This is so good. I didn't feel any pain or anything." And, he's like, "Can I pay you for this or something?" He goes, "Oh, no, thank you. I just keep the tips." Just a silly little joke about that. So anyway, I made a joke about Trump's no tax on tips, and that always plays in my head every single time. Just a stupid dad joke.
Investment and trillions of dollars will
I don't
continue
know.
pouring into the United States of America because we finally have a president who puts
Had to.
America first.
Had to pause
Put
it for that.
America first. I love America.
I wish I could tell jokes. I wish I was a good comedian, I could be funny every now and then, but, I just don't got the stuff, I don't think. Maybe I should
For
practice.
decades before I came along, we had the exact opposite. From trade to
Yeah, we
healthcare,
did.
from energy to immigration.
Well, our healthcare
Everything was stolen and rigged in order to
best.
drain the wealth out of the productive, hardworking people who make our country great, who make our country run. Under
Taxation does
Biden
equal
and
theft,
his corrupt
especially on
partners
tips.
in Congress and beyond,
1
it
million
reached a
%.
breaking point with the Green New Scam, open borders for everyone. They poured in by the millions and millions from prisons, from mental
Better than the dad joke?
institutions. They were
I appreciate it,
murderers.
bud.
11,888
I'm a
murders
sucker
that
for
came
dad
into our
jokes.
country. You allowed that to happen.
Just,
And record-setting
is what it is.
inflation that cost the typical family $34,000 in just
can't remember hardly
a
any of them to
speck
save my
time.
life, but
Now the same people in this chamber who voted for those disasters suddenly use the word affordability, a word they just used it. Somebody gave it to
it was
them,
crazy.
knowing full well that they caused and
used the word.
created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure. You caused
there's
that problem.
No
You
way,
caused that
right? That's
problem.
not real, right? Because I know some moms to do some weird stuff, okay? Like, for some reason, my mom still has all my baby teeth, and it freaks me out. I'm like, throw those in the trash. I'm never going to use those. I'm never going to look back on them and be like, wow, look at these.
They knew their statements were a lie. They
no.
knew it.
Throw them in the trash.
They knew their statements were a
Like,
dirty,
we don't
rotten
need that.
lie. Their policies created the high prices Our policies are rapidly ending them. We are
Oh,
doing
gotcha.
really
By one.
well. Those prices
the
are
world-
plummeting downward.
Favor. Wait. Did the world
The price
favor
of
what?
eggs is down 60%. Madam Secretary, thank you. The cost of chicken, butter, fruit,
Oh, wait. Man
hotels,
has notches in the
automobiles,
handle.
rent
So my
is lower
father's
today
uncle
than when I
did
took
the
office by a
world
lot.
a
And
favor.
even
Oh, a
beef, which
favor.
was
Gotcha.
very high,
Did the
is
world
starting
fa-
to
okay,
come
I got you,
down
got you.
significantly. Just hold on a little while. We're getting it down. And soon you will see
Trump
numbers
just had a
that few
Candaceism.
people would
Significantly.
think were possible
Yeah, I
to
guess it was
achieve
closer
just
than
a
Candace
short
got,
time
though.
ago.
Significantly.
Nobody can believe when they see the kind of numbers, and especially energy, when they see energy going down to numbers like that, they cannot believe it. It's like another
I don't know why
big
my mom still
tax
has them.
cut.
I don't know why.
I'm also confronting
rather
one
her
of
get rid
the
of it.
biggest ripoffs of our times, the crushing cost of health care caused by you. Since the passage of the Unaffordable Care
You.
Act,
suck.
sometimes referred to as Obamacare, big insurance
It's
companies
amazing.
have gotten rich. It was meant for the insurance companies, not for the people.
I don't like
With
you.
our government giving them hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars a year as their stock prices soared 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, and even 1,700%, like nothing else. That's why I
Everybody saves their
introduced
kids'
the
babies
great
these days. I
health
don't
care
know. I am
plan.
not saving
I want
my
to
kids'
stop
babies
all payments to big insurance companies and
not letting my
instead
wife do
give
that.
that money directly to the people so they can buy their own health care, which will be better health care at a much lower cost.
Nice. There's Smiley McGee here, who literally laughs at everything. I wish this guy would, like, stop laughing at everything, like, around Trump. Because the left is using that, like, out of
In
context. like
addition,
crazy.
my plan requires maximum price transparency. That's a big deal.
I eat a lot of eggs.
Sounds so simple, so
eggs
big.
help me more than anything to stay on my diet, which I've been doing
And I did
such
that
a
in my
bad
first
job on,
term, and the
but-
Democrats immediately
Man.
terminated it with full knowledge that they were doing a very bad thing for the people. Of course, we're going to go way up, and that's what happened. And now
Heck
I'm
yeah.
bringing them way down on health care
Dr.
and
Roxo,
everything
the
else.
rock and roll clown.
I'm also ending the wildly inflated cost of prescription drugs like
I
has never
still have
happened
not
before.
watched the newest Death Clock movie. I've listened to the album. I didn't like Death Album 4, to be honest. I thought it was like, he went all the way back to like original Death Album kind of thing, but
Other presidents tried to do it,
without the cinematics
but they
as
never
much,
could. They tried.
which is a bummer.
Most didn't
I don't know.
try, actually. But they tried. They said they tried. They couldn't do it. They didn't even come close. They were all talk and no action.
Wait,
but I
you
got
also
it done
have so it's a
under
real
my
thing?
just enacted most favored
What's wrong with your
nation
parents?
agreements. Americans
They
who have
kept
for
that?
decades paid by far the highest prices of any nation
Oh my
anywhere
God,
in
I
the
thought
world
you were
for
messing with me, mister, but
prescription
Ed
drugs.
also has one?
Will now pay the lowest price anywhere in the world for drugs.
Wow.
Anywhere, the lowest price.
Well, all right. I can't even pay attention to this great healthcare plan, knowing that that you all got skin
So
bits
in my
in your photo,
first year,
photo, no,
second term,
photo album.
should be my third term.
Well, we're getting a little too personal today.
Strange things happen.
All right.
I took prescription drugs, a very big part of healthcare,
Ashley wins like
from the
4
highest
real?
price
Okay.
in the
We now
entire
see where it's
world
going.
to the lowest.
I see what y'all
That's
are
a
doing
big
to me.
achievement. The result is price differences of 300, 400, 500, 600% and more, all available right now at a new website called TrumpRx.gov. And I didn't name that one either, by the way.
I agree. Haircuts do equal oppression. Everybody should be banned from having a haircut.
And here tonight is the very first customer ever to get
Go ahead and rock
that
the
big
skull.
discount, and it is big. Catherine Rayner. For 5 years, she and her
Saved his
husband
son's hair
have
from first
struggled
haircut.
with infertility.
See, that's the
And they
thing.
turned
We
to
actually didn't save
IVF.
our. Oh wait, no. My wife didn't
One
save her.
drug
Never
has
mind.
been costing
Never mind.
Catherine
I'm wrong.
$4,000
Hair's
to
acceptable.
purchase.
Yeah, it doesn't
But a
gross
few
me
weeks
out.
ago, she logged onto the Trump
Teeth are
RX
just like,
website
no.
and got that same drug that cost $4,000, got it for under $500, a reduction of much more, actually, than $3,500.
Nice.
Catherine, we are all praying for you, and you're going to be a great mom.
You know, there are people out there who put baby teeth, though, in like a stuffed animal type bear, and it looks absolutely freakishly nightmarish. Like, it is unbelievable. You know? Is that what jerky
now
is?
I'm calling
okay,
on
I'll stop
Congress
there.
to codify
I'll
my
stop
most
there.
favored nation program into law. Now, the one thing I'm not sure it matters because it's going to be very hard for somebody that comes along after me to say, let's raise drug prices by 700 or 800%. But John and Mike, if you don't mind, codify it anyway. They may do it. Codify it anyway. Thank you. Many Americans are also concerned that energy demand from AI data centers could unfairly drive up their electric utility bills. Tonight, I'm pleased to announce that I have negotiated the new Ratepayer Protection Pledge. You know what that is? We're telling the major tech companies that they have the obligation to provide for their own power needs. They can build their own power plants as part of their factory so that no one's prices will go up. And in many cases, prices of electricity will go down for the community and very substantially down.
Okay,
This is a unique strategy never used in this country before. We have an old grid. It could never handle the kind of...
Yeah, y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. Okay? Google built the largest Google facility in the world. I'm actually going to pause this because this is interesting. Google built the largest facility in the world in Pryor, Oklahoma. And for the residents of Pryor, their electricity has been going up quite a bit. Now, my town still has the worst electrical rates, and we have, like, a very low population. It's ridiculous. It is super corrupt where I live. But I'm not wanting to say where I'm at yet until I get out of this place, like, for real. But anyway, aside from that, Pryor, Oklahoma, their electricity rates have skyrocketed like crazy because Google built right next to GRDA, and they are right there. So the Grand River Dam Authority runs a coal power plant right there off the river. And they are, like, backed right up into this place. And it is literally over 1,000 acres of land that Google owns. It's crazy massive. Like, you all have no idea. Yes, they have, like, 20 buildings there. But believe it or not, that amount of buildings at Google is pretty normal for each Google site for the most part. But this Google is very unique because they have thousands of acres where they keep building and keep building. And eventually it will turn into a massive Google city. Now, it already is a Google city right now. And there's like 20,000 people employed working at this one site at the moment. And that includes construction, and contractors and stuff. But yeah, it's crazy. It is such a massive operation out there. And what it's doing to electric prices out there to the normal citizen, it's awful.
Ability to get electricity while at the same time lowering prices of electricity for you, and could be very substantial for all of you cities and towns.
Yeah, this is amazing.
You're going to see some good things happen over the next number of years.
And there's so many data centers
the American dream that has been under attack.
Almost in every city, in every town in Oklahoma now. It's crazy. Like, Google's just, like, taken over. So it's one of those things that electric prices are going up, and it's bad.
Attack is home ownership. With us tonight is Rachel Wiggins, a mom of two from Houston. She placed bids on 20 homes and lost all of those bids to gigantic investment firms that bypassed inspection, paid all cash, and turned those houses into rentals, stealing away her American dream. She was devastated. Stories like this are why last month I signed executive order to ban large Wall Street investment firms from buying up in the thousands single-family homes.
Yeah, I wish we could cut their power, too, with blackouts and stuff. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, I wish we would.
And now I'm asking Congress to make that ban permanent, because homes for people, really, that's what we want. We want homes for people, not for corporations. Corporations are doing just fine. Rachel, thank you very much. Good luck with your home. You'll get one soon. We're also working to make it easier for Americans to save for retirement. And under this administration, we will always protect Social Security and Medicare. They are not protecting it For our seniors, we will always
Funny, next
protect
time I just rip on the guitar
Social
whenever they clap.
Security, Medicare,
That'd be kind of a
Medicaid.
funny thing, right? Just pretend like I'm getting the applause. That's funny.
Since I took office, the typical 401k balance is up by at least $30,000. That's a lot of money.
Nice.
We have millions and millions of people, because the stock market has done so well, setting all those records. Your 401ks are way up. Yet half of all of working Americans still do not have access to a retirement plan with matching contributions from an employer. To remedy this gross disparity, I'm announcing that next year my
God,
administration
y'all are
will
talking
give
about
these
kidney
often
stones.
forgotten
No.
American workers, great
No.
people, the people that built our country,
Sounds
access
awful.
to the same type of retirement plan offered to every federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000 each year. As we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market, let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
Ooh. And yeah, screw kidney stones. I don't want to experience that ever. I've been lucky enough not to. And they're spiked.
They
Like,
stood
who
up
invented
for
that?
that. I can't believe it.
Who decided that it has to be spiked when it comes out? You know, I've seen
I can't
what people
believe it.
pass.
Did Nancy Pelosi stand up when she was here?
Water, for sure.
Doubt it.
Ooh, Pelosi
Pass
stand.
the Stop Insider Trading Act without delay.
Yeah. Agreed. Although Pelosi's retiring, so it doesn't even matter. She got away with it. Sorry. Loud.
I wasn't sure if anybody even on this side was going to applaud for that. I'm very impressed. Thank you. I'm very impressed. But when it comes to the corruption that is plundering, it's plundering America. There's been no more stunning
They have different types?
example
Oh,
than
okay. I've seen the
Minnesota,
spiked ones.
where members
That's
of
for
the
sure.
Somali community have pillaged
Long
an
time ago, I
estimated
used to service a,
$19 billion from
what do
the
they call 'em,
American taxpayer. Oh, we have all the information. And in actuality, the number is
not a
much higher
doctor's
than that.
office.
And California, Massachusetts,
It's,
Maine, and many other states are even worse.
Urgent care.
This
It was
is
an
the
urgent
kind of
care. I used to
corruption
service
that
an urgent care back in the
shreds
day with my
fabric
buddy's
of a
business.
nation, and we are working
And they
on
would
it, if
leave
you wouldn't
jars
believe it.
of kidney
So
stones
tonight,
out. Some of those
although
suckers were like that big around.
started
And I'm
4
like, how the
months
heck
ago,
did
I
that
am
go through
officially
there?
announcing the war on
Spikes all
fraud
over
to
'em.
be led by our great
Look like a
Vice
freaking ninja
President
tool.
J.D. Vance.
You know what I mean? One of those spikes you throw on the ground. What do they call them? What are the... spikes?
He'll get it done.
Makabishi spikes. That's what they were.
Find enough of that fraud, we will actually have a balanced budget overnight. It'll go very quickly. That's the kind of money you're talking about. We'll balance our budget. The
Man,
Somali
listen how quiet that
pirates
is now.
who ransacked Minnesota remind us that there are large parts of the
What
world
is happening?
corruption and lawlessness are the norm, not the exception. Importing these cultures through unrestricted immigration and open borders
His mic is
brings
dying.
these problems right here to the USA, and it is the American people who pay the price in higher medical bills, car insurance rates, rent, taxes, and perhaps most importantly, crime. We will take care of this problem. We're going to take care of this problem. We are not playing games. Delilah.
All right. What the heck was up with his mic there? That was really hard to hear.
Delilah Coleman was
There we
only
go.
5 years old in
Little
June
better.
2024 when a 18-wheel tractor trailer plowed into her stopped car traveling at 60 miles an hour or more. The driver was an illegal alien let in by Joe
Bananas
Biden
and rice.
given a commercial
God,
driver's
you
license
guys.
by open borders politicians in California. Doctors said Delilah would never be able to walk or talk, have a good life. She wouldn't even be able to eat again. But against all odds, she is now in the first grade learning to walk. And she's here this evening with her dad, Marcus, a fantastic man. Delilah, please, you are a great inspiration. Please stand up.
Oh. That's what the left wants to get rid of. They don't care. Poor girl. That's crazy.
Thank you, Delilah. Many, if not
Okay,
most,
Gigi.
illegal aliens do not speak English and cannot read even the most basic road signs
get outta
as
here.
to direction, speed, danger, or location. That's why tonight I'm calling on Congress to pass what we will call the Delilah Law, barring any state from granting commercial driver's licenses to illegal aliens.
Jesus Christ. If anybody doesn't want to hear my commentary on this, for the love of God, go to the White House. They're broadcasting this. Unbelievable. So stupid. Don't talk
And
during
yesterday,
any of this.
as you probably saw at the White House, I hosted a ceremony
Unbelievable.
with Americans who lost their treasured loved ones to the scourge of illegal immigration. People came into our country, how we allowed this to happen with our open borders. These are the angel moms and families that for decades our government betrayed and our media totally ignored. It was terrible. Hard to believe, actually. In 2023, a
channels are putting up
16-year-old
banners
high school
of
cheerleader
talking
named
points? I didn't know that.
Elizabeth Medina was supposed to perform in her town's Christmas parade, but she never arrived. Her mother, Jacqueline, went home to look for her, and she found her lying dead in a bathtub, bleeding profusely after being stabbed 25 times.
Jeez, what
Elizabeth's
bathtub did her mom find her
killer
in?
Was a previously arrested illegal alien who had broken in and brutally extinguished the brightest light in her family's life,
In their own home?
violently and viciously. Her heartbroken mother is in the gallery to remind everyone in this chamber exactly why we are deporting illegal alien criminals to our country at record numbers, and we're getting them the hell out of here fast. We don't want them.
Absolutely. Philly wearing an F ice pin? Wait, really? I didn't see that yet. Yeah, go watch Crowder. You can't hear anything Trump says. Yeah, go figure, you know. It's almost like people come here to watch my show, not whatever else is on here. They're here to watch me, I would hope. And if people aren't here to watch me, that literally the White House is streaming this.
We can never forget that
Like-
many in this room
This isn't hard.
not only allowed the border invasion to happen before I got involved,
Mike's
but
a lot
indeed
better
they
now.
would do it all over again if they ever had the chance. If they ever got elected, they would open up those borders to some of the worst criminals anywhere in the world. The only thing standing
Yeah.
between Americans and a wide open border right now is President Donald J. Trump and our great Republican patriots in Congress. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, let's not forget Border Patrol and our military, but yeah.
As we speak, Democrats
exactly.
in this chamber have cut off all funding for the Department of Homeland Security. It's all cut off.
It's
All
amazing.
cut off. They have instituted another Democrat shutdown, the
Yeah.
first one
Yeah,
costing
Ms.
us
Lolo.
2 points on GDP.
It's
2
terrifying.
points we lost on GDP, which probably made them quite happy, actually. Now they have closed the agency responsible for protecting Americans from terrorists and murderers. Tonight I'm demanding the full and immediate restoration of all funding for the border security, homeland security of the United States, and also for helping people clean up their snow. We have no money because of the Democrats, and it would be nice. We'd love to give you a hand at cleaning it up, but you gave no money. Nobody's getting paid. It's a shame. So you have to think about it. We have, in case you didn't know, a pretty large snowstorm out there.
Yeah.
One of the great things about the State of the Union is how it gives Americans the chance to see clearly what their representatives really believe. So tonight, I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not
Dang,
illegal
he's putting them on the
aliens.
spot. Let's see. Let's see who stands. Look at all of them here. The typical squad. Hey, a couple Democrats here. It looks like a couple Democrats are standing up. There we go. At least a couple, maybe. Maybe they got misseated. She's been standing up and clapping through all of it, so she's probably just in a... I don't know if she's a Democrat or not. Let's see the whole Democrat side, though. I want to see who's not standing up and who is. Snow was covering the poop. I saw that. That was gross. You got to fling those frozen nuggets, though, before they, like, soften up. That's for sure. Get a shovel and fling all the... No, I'm good. I can't even think about that. That's disgusting. There you go. There you go. Sleepy. Sleepy boy there. One dummy had 19 per hour to shovel snow and we got dragged for running like $30 minimum wage. He's now $30 an hour to shovel snow. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have any snow. Man, it was 70 degrees today. It was beautiful. There we go. That's a much better angle. Look at these losers. He has given us time to really memorize faces.
Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
They should be ashamed of themselves. They're not willing to help the American people. They have an agenda to fulfill. Man, I am so glad to see Trump call out these losers. Definitely going to do a special video about this tomorrow. Yeah, Evan, you are dead on.
And perhaps most importantly, I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act.
Now they don't have signs, yeah. Yeah, they didn't like those memes, did they? Demon rats proving they have freedom of
Stop illegal aliens and others who are unpermitted persons from voting in our sacred American elections. The cheating is rampant in our elections. It's rampant. It's very simple. All voters must show voter ID.
Correct. We should all show voter ID. Not difficult. EU should be disbanded. I agree.
All voters must show proof of citizenship in order to vote.
Agreed.
And no more crooked mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel. None.
Nobody should use vinegar. That is a poison.
And this should be an easy one. And by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats. 89%.
If your vinegar was not made from a specific alcohol or a specific cider, it is not real vinegar. It is petroleum. Believe it or not, 99% of the vinegar you buy.
And even the new communist mayor of New
petroleum.
York City, I
It's
think he's a nice
bad.
guy, actually. Speak to him a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a Social Security card. Yet they don't want identification for the greatest privilege of them all, voting in America. No, it's no good. No good. Both Republicans and Democrats overwhelmingly agree on the policy that we just enunciated. And Congress should unite and enact this common sense, country-saving legislation right now, and it should be before anything else
Yeah, even
happens.
sometimes the one with the mother in it is sometimes controlling, yeah. Have you seen that video? Have you seen the video of that medieval guy? Fascinating channel. Medieval food and whatnot. It's amazing. But yeah, even, I'm gonna try and make my own vinegar.
And the reason they
If it
don't
ever
wanna
uses
do
the
it,
word diluted,
why
though,
would anybody
it's not real
want
vinegar,
voter
by the
ID?
way.
One
By the way, check
reason,
the bottle
because they
just
want to
to be safe.
cheat. There's only one reason. They make up all excuses. They say it's
Diluted with
racist.
water,
They
specifically,
come up
we'll
with
say,
things you almost
which
say,
is
what
petroleum.
imagination they have. They want to cheat. They have cheated. And their policy is so bad that the only way they can get elected is to cheat. And we're going to stop it. We have to stop it, John.
Agreed. Get it passed. The fact that these people are not wanting to pass the Show ID Act, you know?
And here is one more opportunity
Tells you
to show
everything.
common sense in government. In the gallery tonight are Sage Blair and her mother, Michelle. In 2021, Sage was 14 when school officials in
I'm just
Virginia
joking.
sought to
That was the
socially
argument that, one of the
transition
leftists
her
made. Ooh,
to a
one
new
second.
gender, treating her as a boy
He's talking about social
and hiding
transitioning.
it
Now I
from
can't
her
miss this, but-
parents.
Oh,
Hard
it's
to
too
believe,
hot in
isn't
here.
it? Before long, a confused Sage ran away from home after she was found in a horrific situation in Maryland. A left-wing
At least I
judge
think Wabash
refused
showed
to
him.
return Sage
not,
to her
but-
parents because they did not immediately state that their daughter was their son. Sage was thrown into an all-boys state home and suffered terribly for a long time. But today, all of that is behind them because Sage is a proud and wonderful young woman with a full-ride scholarship to Liberty University.
Nice.
Sage and Michelle, please stand up.
There's ERIKA KIRK. Right here. Man, imagine. Very pretty girl. Imagine if she had transitioned.
And thank
What a
you for your
waste
great
that would've
bravery.
been.
And who can believe
You
that
know?
we're even speaking about things like this? 15 years ago, if somebody was up here and said that, they'd say, what's wrong with him? But now we have to say it because
Ooh, I
it's
haven't seen
going
that
on
Esmond
all
Gold video.
over
I'm gonna have to
numerous
look at that.
states.
That's funny.
Without even telling the parents. But surely we can all agree no state can be allowed to rip children from their parents' arms and transition them to a new gender against the parents' will. Who would believe that we're even talking about this? We must ban it, and we must ban it immediately.
That is so psychotic.
Look, nobody stands up. These people are crazy. I'm telling you. They're crazy.
I am gonna have to stitch all of these together. That's amazing. Yeah, those people are freaking
Amazing.
insane.
Incredible. Boy, oh boy. We're lucky we have a country. With people like this, Democrats are destroying our country, but we've stopped it just in the nick of time, didn't we? Huh?
Yeah. Democrats are for government going into your home and ripping your child out of your arms and transitioning them. They are demons. Actual
No one
demons.
cares more about protecting America's youth than our
I'm not waiting to get
wonderful
one. Hey, Native
First
American here.
Lady. Now a
Apparently
movie
I'm too
star. She's a
stupid,
movie
too.
star. Can you believe it?
You know?
Who would have believed
Apparently I'm
that?
too dumb to get a...
Over
get
the
an ID.
past year, she has had an incredible impact championing AI legislation, advancing a landmark executive order on foster care, and helping secure $30 million to launch the Melania Trump Foster Youth to Independence Initiative. It's a tremendous really a tremendous thing that happened and had a lot of bipartisan support.
It's a
She
big
gets
old
much
thing.
better bipartisan support than I do. I get none. She gets a lot. Someday you're going to have to tell me how you did that. And students and educators in every state have joined the First Lady's efforts in the presidential AI challenge, keeping America's next generation positioned to succeed and strongly succeed in the future. Tonight, we welcome two young people whose lives reflect the First Lady's impact, Sierra Burns and Everest Nevermont.
There we go. Right at
Thank
that
you
angle,
both.
it's
And
invisible.
Melania, thank you. I know how hard you worked on it. Thank you very much.
Ha, cool. You can see right through me. Let's see what else is there. The White House right here. Ah. Oh. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, green pick. But if you hold it right at the right angle, it's just green enough to where the green screen capture. Hey,
I'm very proud to say that during my
Right there.
time in office, both the first 4 years and in particular this last year, there has been a tremendous
Trump did win all
renewal
3
in
times.
religion, faith,
Absolutely.
Christianity, and belief in God. Tremendous renewal.
Man, these a lot of these senators, the Congress people, getting a heck of a workout on their squats today.
This is especially true
The left-
among young people.
There's a
And a
reason why
big
they're
part
out of
of that had to do with my great friend, Charlie KIRK, a great guy, great
Here we
man.
go.
So last year, Charlie was violently murdered by an assassin and martyred, really martyred for his beliefs. His wonderful wife, ERIKA, is with us tonight. ERIKA, please stand.
I think she said, "I miss you," and then she looked at everyone else around her and said, "I love you guys." Some Democrats stood for that.
Been through a lot.
Some.
In Charlie's memory, we must all come together to reaffirm that America is one nation under
Yeah,
God,
then Trump's like,
and we must
"She
totally
did it."
reject political
Yeah,
violence of any kind.
Wouldn't that be a twist? Yeah. Oh, wouldn't that be crazy if Candace just, like, interrupted this? It was big.
We
Mike.
love religion,
He pulled that
and we
big
love
trigger.
bringing it back.
Okay, I'm done with
And
that
it's
now.
coming back at levels that nobody actually thought possible. It's really a beautiful thing to see. Above all, unleashing America's promise
That's a tough
requires
one, actually. I
keeping
don't know
our
if she said,
communities
I
safe.
miss you or God bless you.
We have made incredible strides, yet dangerous
Looked like she
repeat
said miss you to
offenders
me, but
continue to be
maybe she did
released
say
by
God bless.
pro-crime Democrat politicians again and again. We are honored to be joined tonight by
Buzz.
a woman who's been through hell, Anya Zaretska. In 2022, she and her beautiful
Anya.
daughter, so beautiful, what a beautiful
Oh,
young
that
woman.
must be her mom.
Irina fled war-torn
Did he get the
Ukraine
mom
to live
over
with
here from
relatives
Ukraine?
near Charlotte, North Carolina. And by the way, what's going on with Charlotte? Last summer, 23-year-old Irina was riding home on the train when a deranged
Yeah, poor
monster
Candy. She
who
can't
had
get
been
a break, can
arrested
she?
over a dozen times and
Her
was
IQ gets her in
released
her own
through
way.
no cash bail,
Kind of sucks.
stood up and viciously slashed a knife through her neck and body.
Yeah.
No one will ever forget there were people on that train. No one
That
will
didn't
ever
try to
forget
help
the
at all.
expression of terror on Irina's face as she looked up at her
Giving a little
attacker
credit to
in
the
the
people
last
on that
seconds
train
of her
there,
life.
but-
She died instantly.
Okay.
She had escaped a brutal war only to be slain by a hardened criminal, set free to kill in America, came in through open borders.
Yeah, Candace's
Mrs.
meltdown.
Zaretska, tonight I promise you we will ensure justice for your magnificent daughter, Irina.
Oh, yeah, I guess she's here. Yeah, that's... Oh, man. It's one thing to lose a spouse, but, man, to lose a kid. That's Like, there's definitely
How do you
levels.
not stand?
You know
How
what
do
I
you
mean?
not stand?
Yeah,
I'm
how do you
asking
not
this
stand for
Congress to
that?
pass tough legislation to
What?
ensure that violent and dangerous repeat offenders are put behind bars, and importantly, that they stay there.
They should have showed the crowd a little bit better on the left there. They're not standing for putting those criminals. Okay, at least one Democrat stood. Wow. Oh, wait,
Starting
wait,
last summer,
standing.
I
That's
deployed our National Guard and federal law enforcement to restore law and order to our most dangerous cities, including
fair. Hey, the guitar pick,
Memphis,
it's, Spearhead
Tennessee,
guitar
big
picks.
success.
I recommend that.
New Orleans,
Pretty good.
Louisiana, big success.
I like them sharp,
And
too,
our
a little
nation's
sharper.
capital itself, Washington, D.C.,
angled.
where we have almost
So-
no crime anymore in
I think
Washington,
like
D.C.
$2
How did
a
that
pick or
happen?
something. I like them a lot. I got 2 of them, so I got a blue one as well. But yeah, these are nice. I can't believe they didn't stand for
In
her. I
fact,
can't
crime
believe-
in Washington
That's crazy.
is now at the lowest level
me,
ever
write some of
recorded, and murders in D.C. this January were down close to 100% from a year ago. They don't like to hear that. One of the brave service members who helped achieve this stunning turnaround was 20-year-old West Virginia Army National Guard Specialist Sarah Beckstrom. After a 4-month deployment, she voluntarily extended her service, and her rank was going to be lifted. She was doing so well. They were so proud of her. But the very next day, she was on patrol near the White House when she was ambushed and shot in the head by a terrorist monster from Afghanistan. Shouldn't have been in our country. And all because she wore the uniform of our nation, she was shot. He traveled here because he didn't like people wearing our uniform. He was sick and deranged, shouldn't have been in our country. Sarah Beckstrom died in order to defend our capital, and we are honored to be joined by her wonderful parents, Gary and
Skarsgård got in. Your account.
your daughter was a true American patriot, and she will be greatly missed. She was a great
everyone
person.
should
I
have
saw
agreed.
reports on her. They've never seen anything like it.
Brought in by Biden, right? Oh my God, I thought this was Shane Gillis at first. Holy crap. That he looked just like Shane Gillis from the side there for just a split second.
So sorry. Thank you very much. She's a great young lady. I saw reports that were like, perfect. She was perfect. Serving alongside Sarah that day was Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf.
Definitely brought in by Joe.
The terrorist shot Andrew in the head, and no one thought he could possibly make it. The two of them,
Yeah, I
Sarah,
remember
and
that.
both shot violently in the head. Neither was expected to make it. They weren't even given a chance, except his wonderful mother, named Melody, who I spoke to the same
Wait,
night.
this isn't the Tulsa police
And
situation,
she was so
it?
positive. The doctors thought that Andrew was gone, but his mother said, no, Mr. President, Andrew will be fine. He's going to make it. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he was given almost no chance. She said, I have no doubt, sir, he's going to be okay. This was a conversation that I had with her that night, with her son laying helplessly in bed, blood all over. Everybody is praying, she said, sir, he will be okay. The doctors didn't understand what she was saying, and after looking at the results of the damage done, neither did I. She was so strong and conclusive that even Andrew's great father felt she didn't really
National
understand
Guard
the
DC,
gravity of the
that's right. Never mind.
situation.
So they're talking about,
But she turned out to
woman
be
in the
right. Right, Melody? She turned out to be right.
yeah. Well, the female, unfortunately, did not survive, which is sucks. glad he survived, but the woman did not, and that's
Amazing, actually.
such a bummer.
I said,
That
where
guy
does
should
this
not have
woman
been in
come
this
from? She's the
country.
most positive person I've ever met. With God's
I was
help,
thinking of the,
Andrew has battled back from the edge
Muslim
of
guy that
death.
shot the
And
2 officers in Tulsa
we're
like
talking
3 years
about
ago.
the edge of death.
And one of the guys survived
On his way
as
to
well,
a
being shot in the head.
miraculous recovery. He's got a little work to do, but he's doing great. Nice to see you. He's a good-looking guy. Nice to see you. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you very much.
I bet he never expected to be shot in the line of duty in his own state. He's so crazy. Man. Like, could you imagine? You think you're going to go to war, maybe? In the military, you never want to see.
So, Andrew, while you're up,
in the US.
now I'm going to ask a highly respected General James Seward to present Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf and the great family of Sarah Beckstrom with the award created by our late, great President George Washington himself. It's called the Purple Heart.
Nice, he's getting the Purple Heart for it. Good for him. That's awesome. That's amazing. Jeez, this dude looks like he should be holding a Scottish claymore. Doesn't he? That bald dude right back there?
We love you
I
all.
don't know why. I feel like it should
Love
just be
you.
strapped onto his back there.
We're proudly restoring safety for Americans at home, and we are also restoring security for Americans abroad. Our country has never been stronger. In my first 10 months, I ended 8 wars, including Cambodia. Isn't it funny?
Yeah.
Sick people. Cambodia and Thailand, Pakistan and India. Would have been a nuclear war. 35 million people said the Prime Minister of Pakistan would have died if it were not for my involvement. Kosovo and Serbia, Israel and Iran, Egypt and Ethiopia, Armenia and Azerbaijan, the Congo and Rwanda, and of course the war in Gaza, which proceeds at a very low level. It's just about there. And I want to thank Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner for your help. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Jared. And I also want to thank the man they report to, Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Thank you, Marco.
Good job, little Marco Rubio. Remember whenever he got into that argument with Alex Jones? I'll never forget that. Thought it was funny. He's like, I'm not little.
People like you. You know, Marco got 100% of the votes when he was in confirmation. I think our next one was about 54%. And some of the Democrats are now saying, I can't believe we approved that guy. And
Marco's
he said
doing
it's an
good.
honor that they
I'm
feel
surprised
that way.
because
Right,
he's very
Marco?
much.
You have done a great job. Great
He's
Secretary
always pretty
of
much
State.
been in
I think he'll go
neocon.
down as the best ever.
I hope he's not a neocon in sheep's clothing now, but I'm reserved on him. His first 4 years in Trump's administration, or when Trump was president, was not good.
Under the
It
ceasefire
was
I
not good, and I don't want people
negotiated,
to forget
every
about
single
that.
hostage, both living and dead,
But he has been doing a good job
returned home.
this
Can
term.
you believe that?
Yeah, Colton, you're probably right. I mean, man, that's got to suck knowing that the person he was on patrol with lost her life right next to him.
Nobody thought it was possible. Nobody thought that was possible. Both
He's big
living
Marco
and
now.
dead. And those parents
He's growing into his
who
britches.
had a dead son, their boy, they'd always tell me their boy, they wanted him as much as though he were living. That was an amazing period of time. And they came back, and when we got all of the living hostages back, and many, many before them, but I always said those last 20 are going to be very tough, but we got many, many more, hundreds. But I said those last 20 are going to be tough. We got them back. But we only got back 14 or 15 of the dead of the 28. And believe it or not, Hamas worked along with Israel, and they dug, and they dug, and they dug. It's a tough thing to do, going through bodies all over, passing up 100 bodies sometimes for each one that they found. Tough job. And they finally got it back to 27. And then Steve and Jared, they got it back to 28. They found all 28. Nobody thought that was possible, but we did it. And I remember the family of the 28th. They were so grieved, but they were so happy as it's possible to be. They had their boy back. The mother said, "Sir, we have our boy back." What a period of time that was, but we got them all back. So thank you both very much. Great job.
Come back as hostages. People wonder why Israel's so mad.
And we're working very hard to end the 9th war, the killing and slaughter between Russia and Ukraine, where 25,000 soldiers are dying each and every month. Think of that, 25,000 soldiers are dying a month. A war which would have never happened if I were president, would have never happened. As president, I will make peace wherever I can, but I will never hesitate to confront threats to America wherever we must. That's why in a breakthrough operation last June, the United States military obliterated Iran's nuclear weapons program with an attack on Iranian soil known as Operation Midnight Hammer.
Ooh, man, Candace is going to have a field day tonight with the Midnight Hammer.
Good. For decades, it had been the policy of the United States never to allow Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon. Many decades. Since they seized control of that proud nation 47 years ago, the regime and its murderous proxies have spread nothing but terrorism and death and hate. They've killed and maimed thousands of American service members and hundreds of thousands and even millions of people with what's called roadside bombs. They were the kings of the roadside bomb. And we took out Soleimani. I did that during my first term. Had a huge impact. He was the father of the roadside bomb.
He was the daddy.
And just over the last couple of months with the protests, they've killed at least, it looks like, 32,000 protesters. 32,000 protesters in their own country. They shot them and hung them. We stopped them from hanging a lot of them with the threat of serious violence. But this is some terrible people.
Let's see the left defend this
They've
one.
already developed missiles that can threaten Europe and our bases overseas, and they're working to build missiles that will soon reach the United States of America. After Midnight Hammer,
No.
they were
Candace is the
warned to
Midnight Hammer.
make no future attempts to rebuild their weapons program, and in particular, nuclear weapons. Yet they continue. They're starting it all over. We wiped it out, and they want to start all over again, and are at this moment again pursuing their sinister ambitions. We are in negotiations with them. They want to make a deal, but we haven't heard those secret words. We will never have a nuclear weapon.
Helicopter
My
taxi.
preference. My preference is to solve this problem through diplomacy. But one thing is certain, I will never allow the world's #1 sponsor of terror, which they are by far, to have a nuclear weapon. Can't let that happen.
meets dry rain. Pretty simple.
And no nation should ever doubt America's resolve. We have the most powerful military on earth. I rebuilt the military in my first term. We're going to continue to do so. Also, we just approved a $1 trillion budget. We have no choice. We have to be strong because hopefully we will seldom have to use this great power that we built together. It's really called peace through strength, and it's been very, very effective.
I'll carry a big old stick.
So thanks to Republicans in Congress, we're investing that record number of dollars, have no choice, in the United States Armed Forces. Also creating a lot of jobs, but we're not even doing it for that reason. Because as I said, we have more jobs, more people working today than ever before in the history of our country. And NATO countries are friends and allies. They are. They're our friends and they're our allies. Have just agreed at my very strong request to pay 5% of GDP for military defense rather than the 2%, which they weren't paying. We were paying for almost all of NATO. Now they're paying 5 as opposed to not paying 2. And getting that 5% was something which everyone said would never be done, could not happen. We got it really easily with one meeting. And big difference between 2% that's not paid. We were paying.
What's wrong with ERIKA? I'm confused.
Afraid of many of them. Very few were paid up.
I don't know what
Now
you're talking about,
5%, then they're paid. And everything we send over to Ukraine is sent through NATO, and they pay us in full. They pay us totally in full. Every branch of our armed forces is setting records for recruitment. This is so exciting. And every service member recently.
What's creepy about ERIKA, though? Like, I'm confused.
And every service member recently received a warrior dividend of $1,776. You know, they put it on my desk. We got the money from tariffs and other things, a lot of money we have. We have much more money than people understand. Have to rebuild that program a little bit, but it won't take long. But we got the money, and it was $1,775, and they wanted my approval. And I said, what's the number? $1,775. I said, wait a minute. For one more dollar, we can have $1,776. It's going to I said, we're going to figure that. I never asked anybody if we could afford it. One more dollar, I said $1,776.
Heck yeah.
And I said, that's good.
Base
And I'll
Trump
tell you
there.
what, our military, that was 4 months ago, our military, I never see a person in the military that doesn't thank me for it, so we're honored to do it. They deserve it. And we call it 1776. It was great. And we love our military. We love our law enforcement. We love our firemen. You know, the firemen don't get mentioned enough. We love our firemen. We're also restoring American security and dominance in the Western Hemisphere, acting to secure our national interests and defend our country from violence, drugs, terrorism, and foreign interference. For years, large swaths of territory in our region, including large parts of Mexico, really large parts of Mexico, have been controlled by murderous drug cartels. That's why I designated these cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, and I declared illicit fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction.
Good man. Heck yeah.
And with our new military campaign, we have stopped record amounts of drugs coming into our country and virtually stopped it completely coming in by water or sea. You probably noticed that.
Really?
Very
Most Trump
seriously
supporters I
damaged
actually talk to
their
don't like
fishing
Nick. They
industry.
do like
also.
Tucker.
Nobody wants to go fishing anymore.
I'm going to have to do this Tucker video.
We've also
tomorrow. That's
taken down
crazy.
one of the most sinister cartel kingpins of all. You saw that yesterday.
I hope Trump says he's going to
January-
annihilate these cartels. They need to just go. They need to be wiped off the earth. If Trump bombs anywhere, it needs to be Mexico. But obviously, like, not civilians, but I'm just saying, like...
In January, elite
Iran.
American warriors carried out one of the
Mexico's
most
where it's at.
complex, spectacular feats of military competence and power in world history. No one's seen anything like it. Foreign leaders, I won't tell you who, called me, and they said, very impressive, very good. They couldn't believe, they all watched. They saw what happened. This is a different fighting force that we had years ago when we fought to tie. You know, it's a great fighting force. I'm so proud of it. Look at Space Force. Space Force is my baby, because we did that. My baby
Yeah, I mean, at least there are a
becoming
lot
so
of people
important.
who mock Fuentes. Like, I cover Fuentes here, and, you know, I trash him all the time. I think he's a Fed. Oh, thank you so much, Carol. Thank you. Love your channel. Keep doing what you do. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you for being here. This channel wouldn't be anything without you guys, though. So, you guys make this happen.
And America's
Thank you,
armed
Carol. Thank you
forces
so much for
overwhelmed
that.
all defenses and utterly defeated an enemy, good fighters, to end the reign of outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro and bring him to face American justice.
Heck yeah. Oh, listen to the left boo that.
And this was an absolutely colossal victory for the security of the United States, and it also opens up a bright new beginning for the people of Venezuela. We're working closely with the new president of Venezuela.
I'll definitely have a
Delcy
Tucker
Rodriguez,
Carlson video
to
coming
unleash
out tomorrow,
extraordinary
so
economic
don't worry about
gains
that.
for
Yeah.
both
It's
of our
sa- it's
countries
silly.
and to bring new hope to those who have suffered
Yeah, Erica
so
could
terribly.
be stuck in that pageant mindset.
They really did suffer.
Keep in mind,
With us tonight is
she's a very wealthy
Alejandro
person. She's going to be a little
Gonzalez.
bit,
She grew up
you know,
in a tight-knit
disconnected.
Venezuelan family and
from
was
the
especially
populace.
close to her beloved
The good thing is her
Uncle
faith keeps
Enrique.
her a lot more connected.
But after
to the normal
Enrique ran
populace.
for office and opposed
Unlike,
Maduro,
you know,
he was
rich
kidnapped by
Democrats.
Maduro's
That's why rich
security
Democrats are
forces and
way too
thrown
far
into the
away.
regime's really infamous
Oh.
prison in Caracas.
They booed him taking out Nicolas Maduro.
She would never see her uncle again. She feared for her own life also. But since the raid, we have worked with the new leadership, and they have ordered the closure of that vile prison and released hundreds of political prisoners already,
Excellent.
with more to come. Alejandro, I'm pleased to inform you that not only has your uncle been released, but he is here tonight. We brought him over to celebrate his
Back up,
freedom
Trump.
with you in person. Enrique, please come down.
Man, he goes from so quiet to just blasting loud because he can't figure out the proximity on his mic there. Trump's he's not really a guy who pays attention to talking in microphones, though. Oh, did he just surprise her? Well, that's nice. That's a nice touch. Dang. It's been like... Wait, hey, Dawn, if you don't want to watch me talk on my show, seriously, pay attention. This is the White House right here, okay? They're hosting it. You can watch the White House without having to watch
Thank
me.
you, Enrique. Have a good time.
Good
Nice to
God.
have you back, Enrique.
It's literally my show here. I'm
There were
talking
many
for a reason.
heroes on that January raid to capture Maduro. Really great heroes. It was very dangerous. They knew we were coming. They were all set. But the deeds of one warrior that night will live forever in the eternal chronicles of military valor. Chief Warrant Officer 5, Eric Slover, planned the mission and was the flight lead in the cockpit of the first helicopter.
Nice.
A big, beautiful, powerful helicopter.
Okay,
It
I
was a
thought he was going to
massive
say the name of the
Chinook
helicopter. We all know what
carrying,
helicopter it was.
As you can imagine,
A big, beautiful
many American warfighters.
Y'all want to guess
wearing
what
the
kind of
dog
helicopter it
tags.
was?
His wife,
'Cause I
Amy,
can tell you what.
had blessed with holy water before he left. She knew it was going to be a rough one. Eric steered the Chinook under the cover of night and descended swiftly upon Maduro's heavily protected military fortress. This was a major military installation, protected by thousands of soldiers and guarded by Russian and Chinese military technology. How did that work out? Not too good?
Yeah, we
While
did see
preparing
Erica.
to
She
land,
stood up
enemy
in
machine
there.
guns fired from
I
every
thought she was
angle.
going to come down for speech,
And
but I
Eric
guess
was
not.
hit very badly in the leg and hip, one bullet after another. He absorbed 4 agonizing shots, shredding his leg into numerous pieces.
Yikes.
And yet, despite the fact that the use of his legs was vital to successful helicopter flight, legs are the most important part of flying a
They
helicopter.
got him while he was in the
To
helicopter?
deliver the many commandos who would capture and detain Maduro was the only thing Eric was thinking about. Then, even as he was gushing blood, which was flowing back down the aisle, helicopter lands at a steep angle. The machine gun stood right in front of him. They were right in front of him, 2 machine gunners who escaped the wrath of the previous planes. Eric maneuvered his helicopter with all of those lives and souls to face the enemy and let his gunners eliminate the threat. Turned the helicopter around so the gunners could take care of business, saving the lives of his fellow warriors from what could have been a catastrophic crash deep in enemy territory. Only after safely landing the helicopter with all the warriors aboard in the exact right spot, which was vital to the mission. We probably would have had to maybe cancel the mission if that didn't happen. Eric told his co-pilot, also wounded, but not as gravely, to take over. I'm about ready to pass out. The success of the entire mission and the lives of his fellow warriors hinge on Eric's ability to take the searing pain. It was unbelievable what's happened to his legs of the bullets and keep on flying and landing, and people knew what was happening. Everybody in the back of the helicopter knew because they saw the blood pouring down the aisle. Chief Warrant Officer Slover is still recovering from his serious wounds, but
What was his last
I'm
name
thrilled
again?
to say that he is here tonight with his wife Amy. Eric and Amy, come on in.
Let's see if he, did he get to, were the legs salvageable? Let's see. What was this guy's last name again? Hopefully they say it. We're a couple minutes behind, so let's like speed up like 1.25. Dang, that's a big dude.
So we have a surprise for Eric and Amy. In recognition of Eric's actions above and beyond the call of duty, I would now like to ask General Jonathan Braga to present Chief Warrant Officer Slover with our nation's highest military award, the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Good man. Wow. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, dude's massive. Like, you can tell that the guy behind him is standing on a step above him, and he's still not quite as tall. Look at that. All these people are standing on a step above this dude. Because, I mean, you can see that this guy's not short. That's wild. Good on him. During the applauses, I think I'm going to jump playback speed up to like 3% or 3 times. Actually, let's see.
Well, thank you very much, Eric and Amy.
There we go. I'll just do that.
Great to
That'll
get
catch
to
us
know
up.
you. I met with them and with a lot of their fellow warriors at Fort Bragg recently.
Yeah, maybe he is average.
You
Maybe I'm
notice the
not
name
seeing
Fort
it right, but he
Bragg,
looks
we
like a
have it
big
back.
boy.
We brought it back. We won the First World War with it, the Second World War with it, and then they decided to change the name. So we changed it back.
Nice.
Everybody wanted to change back too. And 10 of Eric's fellow warriors from that incredible night of victory will also be receiving medals at a private ceremony that will soon be held at the White House, and Eric will be there.
Heck yeah. Clapping looks hilarious like
That's
that.
a big one. Tonight we've celebrated many truly extraordinary American patriots, but there is one last living legend to honor before we go. He is one more heroic American aviator, Navy fighter pilot. Royce Williams served in World War II, Korea,
Nice.
Vietnam, flying more than 220 missions. In the skies over Korea in 1952, Royce was in the
Wow.
dogfight of a lifetime, legendary dogfight. Flying through blizzard conditions, his squadron was ambushed by 7 Soviet fighter planes. It was his first aerial combat of the war, and despite being massively outnumbered and outgunned, Royce led the takedown of 4 enemy jets and almost destroyed the others, vanquishing
Wow.
his adversaries while taking 263 bullets to his own plane and being seriously hurt. His story was secret for over 50 years. He didn't even want to tell his wife, but the legend grew and grew. But tonight, at 100 years old, this brave Navy captain is finally getting the recognition he deserves. He was a legend long before this evening.
Dude, I could
Royce, please stand up, and I will
ask.
ask the First Lady of the United States
Holy
to
crap.
present Captain Royce Williams with his
3 separate
Congressional
wars,
Medal of
took out
Honor.
Russian jets, and he gets a Medal of Honor? That is wild. Like, how did he not get it before? Okay, the seeing the clapping this fast is actually freaking me out. Hold on. It's pretty funny to see, though. Why does it sound like I walked into a 14-year-old's
One of
bedroom?
the Congressional Medal of Honor, but I was informed I'm not allowed to give it to myself, and I wouldn't know why I'd be taking it, but if they ever open up that law, I will be there with you someday.
Yeah,
But you know, that's our highest honor, Congressional Medal of Honor, and that's a big thing, and it's an honor to be in the same room with you.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you
classified
both
and all, but
very much, Eric. Thank you.
I still would have given him. I would have classified him as a. I don't know. Can you give somebody a Medal of Honor and it be classified? That's just crazy. Or at least give him a Medal of Honor anyway, without saying what he's done.
Thank you.
Why was that classified? though? He took out those
250
jets.
years is a long time in the life of a nation, but in another sense, it's really a mere moment in the eye of history. 2 of the gentlemen we met in the gallery this evening took their first breaths 1 century ago, 100 years before that, on July 4th, 1826, the author of the Declaration of Independence, brilliant, Thomas Jefferson, drew his last breath. Just a single long human lifespan separates the giants who declared and won our independence from the heroes who stand among us tonight. Everything our nation has done, everything we have achieved, has been the work of those few great lifetimes. In those brief chapters, Americans built this nation from 13 humble colonies into the pinnacle of human civilization and human freedom, the strongest, wealthiest, most powerful, most successful nation in all of history. Americans ventured out across the daunting and dangerous continent. We carved paths through an unforgiving wilderness, settled a boundless frontier, and tamed the beautiful but
Trump's a
very,
comedian.
very dangerous
First and foremost, for
Wild
sure.
West. From empty marshes and wide open plains, we raised up the world's greatest cities. Together, we mastered the world's mightiest industries and
Oh yeah, I
shattered
saw the
history's
documentary
monstrous
trailer. Covered
tyrannies.
it today.
And we liberated millions
It's on the channel
from
right
the
now.
chains of fascism, communism,
wild
oppression, and terror. Americans lifted humanity into the skies on the wings of aluminum and steel, and then we launched mankind into the stars on rockets powered by sheer American will and unyielding American pride.
We're going to the moon.
We wired the globe with our ingenuity. We captivated the planet with American culture. And now we are pioneering the next great American breakthroughs that will change the entire world. All of this and so much more is the enduring legacy, unmatched glory of the hardworking patriots who built and defended this country and who still carry the hopes and freedoms on all of humanity's backs. For years they were forgotten, betrayed, and cast aside. But that great betrayal is over, and they will never be forgotten again. Because when the world needs courage, daring, vision, and inspiration, it is still turning to America. And when God needs a nation to work his miracles, he knows exactly who to ask.
Next American
There is no
breakthrough, deporting the
challenge
squad to the moon.
Americans cannot overcome.
That'd be amazing.
No frontier too vast for us to conquer. No dream too bold for us to chase. No horizon too distant for us to claim. For our destiny is written by the
Ken, you got
hand
muted?
of providence.
Hey, really?
And these first 250 years were just the beginning. From the rugged border towns of Texas to the heartland
See anything
villages of
in any of the
Michigan.
logs that you got muted?
From the sun-kissed shores of Florida to the endless fields of the Dakotas, and from the historic streets of Philadelphia to right here in our nation's capital, Washington,
I don't see
D.C.
anything. Did you get
The
muted?
golden
That's weird.
age of America is upon us. The revolution that began in 1776 has not ended. It still continues because the flame of liberty and independence still burns in the heart of every American
Yeah, I even
patriot.
have like automatic moderation.
And our
stuff turned
future
off.
will be
There shouldn't be
bigger,
anything like that
better,
going
brighter,
on.
bolder,
That's
and
crazy.
more glorious than ever before.
Gets frustrating.
Thank
when they do
you,
that.
God bless you, and God bless America.
Nice. I'm behind on stream still slightly, and he still ended early. Or right on time, pretty much. Sure. But it would be considered early. Let me see. How far behind am I? I am exactly 1 minute behind. Heck yeah. That was a great way for him to close it out. Let's see here. So let's see how quickly. Boy, it is hilarious to see them clap like that. All right, well, that's the end of the State of the Union, guys. For those who missed it, this is the typical State of the Union we do at the end of February every 2 years. Or, well, it's about every year, I think. Right? I think? Or is it every other year? Something like that. It's either every year or every other year we check out the State of the Union. And the president makes a big old speech about every single accomplishment that has happened. He gives out awards. He gives out medals. He celebrates people. He talks about tragedies that have taken place. And, you know, the Democrats showed themselves to be a disgrace as per usual. Not standing up and clapping for good reasons. I'm going to definitely be trying to clip a lot of this tomorrow and make a video out of it. About the Democrats not standing up and stuff. I got a Tucker Carlson video I'm definitely going to do tomorrow. Because, well, he made a stupid, like, comment about how, like, well, if Hamas kidnapped his daughters, and, but they were 14-year-old Hamas soldiers. Well, they're 14-year-olds. They're just kids, so he wouldn't do anything to them. And it's like, are you kidding me? Oh, the things I would enjoy doing to them if they had done something like that. Like, it doesn't even make sense that he would say something along those lines, so. That. Oh. AC, I guess the door wasn't quite shut all the way. Anyway, Candace is hiding behind the chair. Says she's stalking Erika as we speak. She just got like a jar open, just like behind Erika's rear, and she's like, I'm gonna catch a fart, you know, add it to her collection. You know, you never know. Candace is a freak. Good stuff. At least I'd like to think that that's what Candace would be about. I'll go ahead and just pause this. That way it doesn't leave the screen. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Tucker basically would have us bow down to child soldiers. Exactly. Well, as long as they're kids holding weapons, then they should just be allowed to do whatever they want. That was an unbelievably stupid. And you could just tell that it was like Tucker's a smart guy. He normally would have answered that question normally. But he felt that Qatar money pucker up in him, you know, where he's keeping it. So it's like, I don't think Tucker's lost his mind. I think Tucker is just paid. Like, I genuinely think he's paid by Qatar. Like, coming out and going, oh, I'm going to move to Qatar. It's just like, really? You're going to buy a house in Qatar? Okay. Super American of you. Most American thing I've ever heard of. American is apple pie. You know, let's go move into a, into a country that has literally murdered, just actively oppresses women and murders people. That's just awesome. Bill Burr did the same thing, though, you know. It's unbelievable. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to do that, too. I'd have to leave the tree by Erica's window. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very comfortable spot for her. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what's going to go on with Erika, to be honest. Or, not Erika, Candace, to be honest. I wonder where she's going to go next. You know, she always one-ups herself. It's kind of wild. Just when you think you can't get any crazier, it manages to. They gave him a mansion and land over there. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's as clear as day that he was bought. Completely and totally bought by Qatar. It's wild. I never thought I would see patriotic Americans actually just sell out. It's crazy to me. Like, Tucker was, oh my God, he was the man. All the way from, like, 2015 to, like, beginning of 2025. He was the man. He was, like, the man. And then Qatari money comes in. And look at how everything changed on a dime. On a dime. It's freaking, it's sad. It's crazy. It makes me wonder, hey, if I get to that level, you know, what's going to happen to me? Am I just going to give in to that? I hope to God not. I'd hope you all would at least hold me to the fire on that. Like, if I actually genuinely sell out, unsubscribe. For real. I would hope that, because you never know. Like, for all we know, he could have his family being held hostage or something, and that's why he sold out. Maybe they're like, look, we're going to give you this money. Speak out against this, you know, to your whole family. And it's like, okay, I would just hope, and I wonder if Tucker's like, everyone should unsubscribe from me, but I can't say that type situation. So I'm going to say it now. If you guys notice me doing anything like Tucker Carlson, this is me telling you, hey, I'm not willingly accepting this money. Probably being held hostage or something. Get rid of me on all your feeds and pretend like I don't even exist. That way, at least they can't, you know, they can't force people to watch my channel and stuff. So there's that. And maybe that's what's happening with Tucker, but how am I supposed to know? He's never said anything in the past about it. And for all I know, he's just a shill. I always has been. You know what I mean? Kind of wish he had said something before, like, hey, if this ever happens, definitely make sure to not watch my stuff anymore. That would be, awesome, you know? If you were broke, that's one thing, but filthy rich and he's still sold out. Well, yeah. No, that would be bad. If he sold out after being filthy rich, that is bad. But it makes me wonder if they were like, hey, Tucker, you're super rich. We know we can't buy you. We'll give you money and stuff. This is the way we'll cover it up. We'll make it look like you've been bought out. But in reality, you know, you'll take some lead. Who knows? That's the only way I could see them, like, actually getting through to someone like Tucker. Because he's already got all the money he needs in once. What else could he possibly, like, not afford? Genuinely. So, it's just kind of weird. Hey, you should come down to Oklahoma anyway, Ed. It's a great place here. You know, anyway, yeah, it's, I would like to think that anyway. I would like to think that there's no way. But, you know, you thought the same with Bill Burr, too, right? Like, that dude has, like, gold toilet money, and yet he still needed Qatari money. Like, so many people ended up going straight to Qatar. Comedians, commentary channels, news anchors, you know, all that stuff. All of them. Look at, is Qatar the one that's buying the WWE right now? Who bought the Was it Qatar? Okay. What is going on? Server error. With Google? Is Google down? Yeah, Bill Burr was a disappointment. Weird. Google is down right now. Okay. Hold on. Who bought the WWE? Yeah, Google's down. It's not working. What the heck is going on? Okay, let's use Grok. Who purchased the WWE? Let's do fast. Pretty sure it was Qatar, right? Yeah, that's weird. I wonder what Google's down for. That's odd. I never see Google down. 2023, it was TKO. Wait. What Eastern country is trying to buy it? I thought they already sold. I thought it went through. Oh, it's Saudi Arabia. Never mind. It's not Qatar. Okay. Well, let's see. How close of a ship does Qatar have with Saudi Arabia? Are they like... Is Qatar pretty in good cahoots with Saudi Arabia? Okay, that's one of their big allies, actually. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. They're very much, yeah, they're very much in alliance with each other. Okay, so Saudi Arabia and Qatar are very, very much in there. All right, there we go. Sorry, no, I had my chat pull. I have it all in this on one thing, so I wasn't reading chat. Let's see. What did you guys say? He's bored now. That's right. That was Saudi money. Okay, yeah. Y'all said Saudi. Google's down. Been trying to search something, but it's down. Yeah, Google's down. That's so weird. Yeah, it must be a United States thing. Google's up for you? Yeah, I'll show you guys real quick. Google. How far can a fart travel? Oh, good. Now it's up? What? No way. Who bought the WWE? I'm going to do this. I pull you all up something. I pull you guys up something, and now it's working so fast. What? Google never gives it. It at least takes like a second to load. What is this? Now it's like going away. It's like it did that on purpose just to embarrass me there. I swear. What? Am I going crazy? I should have just pulled it right on up when I did that happen. That's crazy. Okay, well, no, I'm just a lunatic, guys, apparently. Apparently, I'm just crazy. Holy crap. Anyway, guys, I gotta hop off here. It's late now. I gotta go to sleep. It is, yeah. Ooh, 10:11 here. Crazy. Happened to you when it was down? That's crazy, yeah. But thank you all so much for being here. Genuinely, thank you all so much. You guys are amazing. I appreciate it. I'm going to have these videos out tomorrow. I got two good... I have this video, and I have the Tucker Carlson one. Maybe I'll do another Candace video tomorrow if anything crazy happens. I know she's going to drop that video, but I don't know what time her video comes out. Let me... let's see. Let's do something real quick. Let's take a look at Candace Owens. Has she done anything? 9 hours ago, 5 hours ago. So you guys know how this thing works. The Zionist is currently writing Trump's speech. That speech will be pre-circulated amongst the orbit of Zionists, hive journalists, so they can be prepared to publish their headlines, which are bound to read. Trump issues stunning defense of ERIKA KIRK. Trump calls attacks on ERIKA KIRK demonic. Yeah, none of that happened whatsoever, did it? Huh. Good job. Everything in D.C. is fake and gay, and so where, let's see. Well, this aged like a fine French turd. Nice. Well, you were dead wrong, Candace. PSA, we won't be taking any lessons on what evil is from people who protected Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, whatever. Whatever you say there. You're protecting Andrew Tate. Same thing. Exact same thing. Look the other way as Bibi Netanyahu committed a... It's just silly. It's just absolutely silly stuff, you know? She's really lost her mind. Well, not really lost her mind. She's just paid. She's just a paid actor. But anyway, guys, I'm going to hop off here. Nick, did you see the AI video Tim pulled showed about Candace today? All right, guys, I'll look at one more. I'll look at one more. And then I got to hop off here. Tim Pool, he shared an AI video. Let's see it. Let's see. What AI? It's incorrect saying Candace Owens is right wing. That is only because she worked for the Daily Wire and said what she needed to say to get attention. Is this it? Has she done it? Let's see. Where she is angry that Charlie stole her. Oh yeah, I agree. Where's this AI video? Let's see. We'll just go up here and we'll type in Candace. We'll go latest. Was this it? Gotta go do mom duties. Have fun there, Mrs. Wynn. Sounds like a good time. Let's see. She said she saw her first. Okay. Oh, is this it? Oh, wait. No, this is January 15th. Wait, this is the last time he mentioned Candace was January 22nd and then 10 hours ago, so this has to be it, right?
I know all you guys want to know what happened during my meeting with ERIKA, so here it goes.
Here it
We
is.
met in Nashville because I didn't want to fly anywhere and have my plane shut down by Israel, so I told her to come here instead. She gets here, and first thing she does is she gives me some homemade cookies. And I'm like, bitch, I ain't eating those poison chocolate chip cookies.
Oh my
She
God.
tried to poison me. Anyway,
This music, though, has to be copyright, right?
from the poisoned Israeli cookies,
Maybe.
and we start talking. Then you're not going to believe what happened next.
Oh, George is
the
in for a
waiter
treat, isn't
asks
he?
us if we want something to drink, but he's wearing the Star of David. So I'm like, I ain't about to drink no poisons lemonade from you, you Mossad agent. So anyway,
God.
I almost
That's amazing. I'll have to watch this full thing later on. That is awesome. That music is freaking me out, though. I feel like it's going to get a copyright strike. But yeah. Croissant. Yeah, man. I'm glad you made it. Good to see you. Now, you should definitely restart this over. Oh, man. Now she's done it. Now she's going to, beg. Poor George. Poor George, you know. I like to think that he doesn't want to be, but at the same time, we all know he does. But it would be funnier if he didn't want it. But anyway, that was a good speech. Trump knocked it out of the park. I think he did absolutely just A+ there, for sure. I don't think it was like S tier, because, you know, there's still a few things that we really need to work on in this country that haven't been taken care of in the first year like I was hoping. Hopefully it'll get done in this part of the half, though, because he needs to get everything done, realistically, before these midterms. Because with people like Tucker and Candace and Nick Fuentes and all them trying to do as much damage as they can for the midterms, I actually have a feeling that they are going to be successful. They have such a massive amount of audiences, like, especially when they pull together. But think about it. Tucker Carlson's audience is massive. Candace Owens' audience is massive. Nick Fuentes, his audience is massive. All these people working together, they could definitely shift the vote by a couple of percentage. For sure. That's a freaky thing. So Trump needs to hurry up and get it in gear. He needs to be aware that that is what's going on. And he needs to be aware that he very much is very close to losing the midterms. And I hope he takes that very serious. Gets everything done before the midterms happen. He has to. There's no choice, you know? And if he wins, well, good. Then he can at least maintain for 2 years, which is going to be better than anything else if he just manages to get it done. But easier said than done. I mean, I'm sitting here to say do everything and turn over every single stone in the next 9 months. I mean, that's not going to be an easy job, or it might not even be possible. But at this point, I think it's necessary, you know? Alrighty, guys. You all tell me what you think about that down in the comment section after this video is fully online. And thank you all so much for being here. I gotta get off here now and go to bed. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see y'all here in the next one. Later.